Hi, today I want to talk about the impact the coronavirus pandemic is having on my channel. Hi, welcome to GreyLightning, my video blog about making things and playing games. And some of you are probably asking yourself, why is there a droid and a lightsaber on the table when she's going to talk about a pandemic? And that's because for me, the story really starts at Disney World, where I made these. My family had a very special vacation planned for Disney World at the beginning of March. And as things started to get kind of scary, we had a lot of second thoughts about going. We didn't want to go if it wasn't safe, or if they were going to shut down the park while we were there, or quarantine us in a hotel or something. So we really had second thoughts, but we decided it was safe to go, but we were very careful. We took our hand sanitizer and our Clorox wipes, and we were very careful, and we had a great time. And while we were there, we made these great things. One is my custom lightsaber. And I got all the different color kyber crystals for it that changed the color and the sound. And also we made this custom droid. And these were going to be, I was going to make things for these as my first two projects when we got back from Disney. Well, we came back from Disney on Monday, and the following Sunday, 6 days later, they closed down the park. So I had to rethink what I was going to do. Now, many of you know that I get access to my laser cutter at my local makerspace. And you can also tell from my hair that I'm in a high-risk group for coronavirus because of my age. So as much as I love my makerspace, I'm not going to be going there for a while. So I had to come up with another plan. The other thing is I had just gotten started on something new shortly before we went to Disney. I enrolled in a course, an online course, conducted by the Harvard Graduate School of Education called Thinking and Learning in the Maker-Centered Classroom. And I did that because I'm really interested in creating some content for students, because I think there's an opportunity to do something really good there. And I was already thinking about that when one of my subscribers, who's a teacher, told me about this course and invited me to participate with her team of teachers in the course, because you have to be part of a team in order to do the coursework. So I was honored that she asked me, and we did that, and the course started up 1 week before I went to Disney. Well, after we got back and the schools started closing down, my course had to shut down for 2 weeks while they rethought how to do it, because it required exercises that were supposed to be done in the classroom, and now there were no in-person classrooms. So they paused for 2 weeks, but they restarted. It's going on. It's really been a wonderful experience for me. It's really made me think a lot about making and what making means. And I think that's having an influence on my thinking as well. So what are my plans for the next chapter of GreyLightning at home? First of all, everything is going to be done at home. I mean, I've always made my videos at home, but now all the construction has to happen at home as well. And to do that, I'm going to have to invest in some new equipment. Now, I'm not going to buy a laser cutter because I'm really spoiled on laser cutters. I can't afford the kind of laser cutter that I'm used to using. So I've decided to totally switch gears and to switch over to 3D printing. And I've ordered a 3D resin printer. It's going to show up any day now. And I've downloaded and installed Fusion 360 for my 3D modeling software. So I plan on starting from scratch. The printer's only $300. The software is free. So it's really a low investment activity. If you start watching that series and it's interesting to you, many of you might want to go ahead and follow along with your own printer as well. So the other thing is I am going to still focus on gaming. I've never been exclusively about games, but it's been a big focus for me. This resin printer is kind of a small format, but it's very high quality in its output. and it's suitable for a lot of gaming types of things that I like to make. So that I'm still going to be gaming focused. Some of the projects on my project list don't require a laser cutter, and I'm going to go ahead with them as planned. And then finally, I'm going to do some things that are inspired by Harvard, because one thing that course has taught me is there's more to being a maker than just making things. It's about a mindset. It's about a way of looking at the world. And an important part of that is what they call sensitivity to design. And there's a lot of exercises and things you can do to really foster that sensitivity in yourself and in your children if that's important to you as well. So I'm going to work some of those exercises in along the way. So if this sounds interesting to you, please stick with me. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I hope to create some content that's both enjoyable and useful to you.